interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode we left off, we got all the information we could, and now we are cross-examining Angel Star, who is a pain in the butt and apparently has a grudge against prosecutors. So, let's do this. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor has a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Oh, okay, well.
Okay.
The victim was summoned by the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Emma actually made a good point.
Let's not do that, though.
Oh, I'm craving some pizza right now.
Pizza does sound good right about now, too.
Oh my gosh, pizza always sounds good. Okay, I want to take a look at that autopsy report real quick. Due to loss of blood, one knife wound died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Now, okay, assessment. Wound was caused by a 12-centimeter knife. A single stab wound was found. But didn't she say in her testimony that she stabbed him again and again?
Yeah, that sounds a lot different from one stab wound.
Right. So you want to present that one?
Present it all over.
Right here.
You say she stabbed him again and again. But you could have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise.
No. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
Ew.
Seriously.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, it looks like this knife in the stab. I didn't notice that.
Well, okay. What is it even supposed to be?
I don't know, but it looks nasty. Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
What? When she looked at her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Spattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Well, crap. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Testify. Alright.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how, ooh. But wait a minute. Okay, we gotta look at more evidence. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yes. If you look at the photo, I really can't see it, but do you see a muffler anywhere? Does anybody see a muffler? Do you see a muffler, Pharaoh?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't see anything either.
So here's where you wanna present that book.
Of course. Miss Star, I demand an explanation. Okay.
Edgeworth! What?
I wasn't even done, man. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
Whoa. Burn. What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. With this photograph.
Oh my gosh. Huh? But that can't be.
Only a true professional could be so clueless.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll make a good lunch lady. Have no fear.
Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
Yep, sorry, Phoenix. But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but now back to business.
What? Oh my gosh. Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim.
Yeah, like she's all saying all this bad stuff about her. Like, come on, bruh, girl.
How did Emma even know that we said that? I thought text in blue was like what he had said in his mind.
I think Emma can read minds.
This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Maybe.
Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what made me confused about in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Okay. You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is kind of a snake.
Yeah. Don't bother me with the details unless you want to get bitten.
No, thanks.
My gosh, Phoenix, you just... Note to self. Attorney Wright gets bitten by snake. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
Oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will. Okay. Let's see. There's a couple of statements I actually want to press on her. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run aside. I quickly caught her and explained her rights to her. What do you mean you explained her rights to her?
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details?
Yes, press her further, please.
I like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from... here?
Oh, that's... sorry.
Oh.
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing, the coffin queen and lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence is about 9 feet high, too. How come this guy didn't get away?
That's what I was wondering. What? Okay, so, where is it? Here, she keeps mentioning the muffler. Why the muffler woman?
Yeah, muffler woman. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard was the word muffler. Just that one word.
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? You mean this cell phone?
Ask further.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone, discovered by the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall?
Oh, that's right. Near the car. There was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used our cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
The hell? Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
Yeah, I was about to say, okay. Well, you should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay.
This woman's about to be slapped.
Right? She gave up trying to use his phone on the wall and used her cell phone. Okay. Press on that. There's more information.
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen, rookies. Okay. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone out of her pocket. What? How does it work?
I don't know.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. What? Then I boldly grabbed her arm. The chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright? Okay. There's no way.
Right. Well, I don't think you're on the right statement.
Oh, wait, it's... that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So what you want to do is go ahead and present the parking lot floor plans, because as we saw, it didn't make sense for her to climb a chain link fence and do that all the time if she was watching Lana. So you want to present that mug?
Present it? I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
Yeah. Oh, Edward.
Of course. The witness is a former detective.
And?
Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Oh.
Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Ew. Now let's look at the floor plans. You say you witnessed a crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call.
Right.
There's a wall in your way. I believe you see where I'm getting at here.
Unless she came in like a wrecking ball.
Did you really just say that?
I did. Oh, God.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Alright. That emergency phone was on the backside of the partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What? Oh, what? Ah! Oh my gosh, she flipped her lid.
Quite literally.
Order, what is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
Oh, Phoenix. Ah. Oh, Edward.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question?
Oh, great.
Tell us exactly why this witness has told the court. Here's what the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about...
It's not what she saw, and it's not the order of events. It has to be where she saw it.
She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location.
Ooh?
A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Oh, come on, Edgeworth.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Idiot.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just, where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard up until now points in one direction.
Like the band?
See, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to go there, though.
I know, me neither, guys.
But you did, though.
No, I'm sorry.
That's two strikes.
No, I can't afford to get 3 strikes.
The strike from... The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here.
Oh, yeah, moving. That's right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Now the only place that makes sense is pretty much over here in this area. And she mentioned she had a boyfriend in the security room, right? Or security office. So
Yeah.
this place is the only place that makes sense. Like, present it there.
This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room.
Indeed, the security room is an underground parking lot, is well positioned. It's built on a second level, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are so many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen a crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in her testimony that you said that you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes?
Oh.
Well, Miss Starr?
How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star. Jeez. Order, order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Gosh. Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
Yep. Excuse me. So tell us, what was her reason, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Me?
Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Alright. Well, Miss Starr witnessed a crime for the security guard station. But she lied and said that she saw it in B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change?
Angle of view of the crime, distance to the crime, difference in lighting. Well, lighting doesn't make a difference, and I don't think the angle really does anything, so it has to be the distance to the crime.
I'm curious what the hell what would have happened if you said the lighting.
I know!
It's like, what? Are you high, Mr. Wright?
Right? What drugs have you been smoking?
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
No, Edward, no!
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's all quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take for her to reach the scene of the crime.
Exactly.
Oh, crap. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take for you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Oh, well, witness. You.
Yes.
You ordered the squid wheels, right? Oh, God.
Wait. Aw.
Yeah.
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
You got that right. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Okay. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So she... What? So she, like, ran... Oh my god.
Okay, there's no way she did this in, like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I would have been exhausted by that.
Right? I'd been like, whew. Ooh. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block. That's quite a detour. Yeah, you're telling me, geez.
Mm-hmm.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Oh my gosh, you can run in those shoes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely!
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this?
I think we probably do. So let's raise an objection. Raise that objection.
Raise it, like no other. All hail the Spork. Alright.
Oh no. I get to see the fan pictures. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, God. What did you do?
I'm sorry. 5 minutes between witnessing the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Now think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. What the hell's that funny?
I don't know. It's just like when you started laughing.
I don't know. Just saying, he's like, you make pasta in that time. Okay. I don't know why. That was hilarious for me.
Oh, God. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
A 5-minute blank? Well, isn't that strange? Strange. Now, if you were a criminal, what would you do in 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Yet.
That's the new case for a game in the future. No! Oh god, I would like to throw something. That was true.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Yeah! He's got a point. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. She has a grudge against the defendant, and there is a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on the account of her professional history.
Oh, crap.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the Coffle Queen has been dethroned. Ooh!
Oh, the judge has jokes.
I know! And with that, court is adjourned. Dude, man, I can't wait to give me this. What?
Oh, shoot.
Excuse me. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
Gosh, this woman is about to... Ugh. I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
Oh my gosh. My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask you, Miss Star. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple decker!
God.
Under the defense's determination, we'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about your decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this
Oh
time?
my gosh. I hate her so much.
Me too.
Okay, well, we'll deal with her craziness in the next episode, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Oh boy.
I hate her.
Gosh, I hate her so much. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do. You got anything to say, Pharaoh?
We might love you guys, but we don't love Miss Star here.
No, we do not. No love goes out to her. Bye!
Even with her multiple boyfriends. Love my butt.